What if I told you that the most common mistake owners make with counter surfing actually trains their dog to do it more? Picture this. You turn your back for just a moment, and suddenly your dog's paws are on the counter, snatching that freshly cooked chicken. You shout, they jump down, and you think you've solved it. But tomorrow, it happens again and again. Because here's the secret: that reaction didn't stop the behavior, it might have even encouraged it. Counter surfing isn't a sign of a bad dog. It's a sign of a smart, opportunistic animal doing what comes naturally. And the good news? It's one of the easiest habits to fix if you understand why it keeps happening. Most owners think it's about discipline, but the real solution lies in something much simpler: removing the reward. Let's break down exactly how. First, you have to see it from your dog's perspective. For them, the kitchen counter is like a giant vending machine. Sometimes it dispenses food, sometimes it doesn't. And when it does jackpot, that unpredictability is what makes the behavior so persistent. In psychology, it's called variable reinforcement, the same principle that keeps people hooked on slot machines. So every time your dog successfully grabs something, even once in a while, their brain screams, "Keep trying." The next attempt could pay off. Now, here's where most training advice falls short. They tell you to punish the dog when they jump up. But by the time you react, they've already gotten the reward, the food, and the punishment often just teaches them to be sneakier, not to stop. The real change starts before the behavior happens. Step 1 is making the counter a boring place. For the next 2 weeks, do not leave a single scrap of food unattended. Not a crumb, not a butter wrapper, not a dirty plate. If you're cooking, use baby gates or place your dog in another room. If you're eating, they should be in their bed or crate. You're essentially unplugging the vending machine. No rewards means the behavior starts to fade. But that's only half the battle. The other half is teaching your dog what to do instead. Because if all you do is say no, you leave a vacuum, and dogs fill vacuums with old habits. So you introduce a powerful alternative. The place command. This is your dog's designated spot: a mat, a bed, a crate where they learn to go and stay while you're in the kitchen. Start without distractions. Lead them to their place, say the word reward with a treat. Practice this daily, then slowly add duration. Then add mild distractions like you walking around the kitchen. Eventually, build up to you preparing food while they stay put. The goal is to make place more rewarding than counter surfing. And here's the key insight: you reward them for choosing to stay, not just for obeying. If they get up, you calmly guide them back, no yelling, no frustration. You're building a new habit through consistency, not force. Now, what about those moments when you can't supervise? That's where management comes in. Use baby gates to block the kitchen. Or keep your dog leashed and tethered to a sturdy piece of furniture while you cook. This isn't forever, it's a temporary bridge while the new behavior solidifies. The most powerful shift happens when you stop seeing this as a battle of wills and start seeing it as a training puzzle. Your dog isn't trying to disobey you, they're following a proven strategy that used to work. Your job is to make a better strategy easy and rewarding. Within a few weeks, you'll notice something remarkable. Your dog will start choosing their mat over the counter, not because they're scared of getting in trouble, but because it's become their new normal. The counters will lose their appeal. The stolen sandwiches will become a memory. And you'll have a dog that understands boundaries without ever needing to be yelled at. This approach doesn't just solve counter surfing, it builds trust. It turns frustration into teamwork. And it proves that the best way to change a dog's behavior isn't to suppress their instincts, but to redirect them into something that works for both of you. What's the funniest thing your dog has ever stolen from the counter? Share your story in the comments. And if you want more simple fixes for common dog problems, subscribe to Instant Pet Trainer for your next breakthrough.